Guys, pay attention. How would you like to have an extra 2 inches? If your height makes you feel overlooked at work or embarrassed because you're shorter than your date, now you can level the playing field with Max Tall.
Murderer. You filthy murderer.
The morning stream. They won't leave me alone. I'm a goddamn human piñata.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to TMS. This is the Thursday edition of the show for July 16th, 2026. I am Scott Johnson. That is Brian Ibbett. Hi, Brian.
Hi there. Hi there.
Hi there.
That was very TV's Travis / Peter Gabriel right there.
That's right. It invoked nostalgia and current day in a very even way.
I did, exactly.
Yeah,
yes.
I like that a lot. Hello, everybody. We hope you're well. It's been a crazy night. I don't even know how to describe my night. My night was crazy. I don't even know how to tell you about my night. My night was nuts.
Really?
Yeah, it was just a nutty night. Let me put it this way. We have to watch some people's cats for a bit.
Oh, uh-huh.
And these cats don't like it here. Because, that's how cats are.
Yeah.
So they're here now, and and everything is foreign to them. There are dogs here where they normally live. There are no dogs. So it's just like this constant, I feel like I'm in the middle of Wild Kingdom or something.
Interesting. So usually when we've had to sit somebody's cats, we go to their house. The cats stay put because cats, for 80% of the day, 90% of the day, can be alone. They will do their thing. You just need to give them, if they do wet food, maybe you go a couple times a day.
Sure.
But you clean the litter box and you're done.
Right.
But you brought the cats there.
They're here because it's a long story, but the people whose cats we're watching are moving soon.
Oh, gotcha.
That will be up.
That house is unavailable for
Correct. It will. Gotcha. The time crosses over that they're not in it, that the cats need to be out of it. So we're just like, well, all right, let's just get the cats. So anyway, I think it'll be fine, but freaking cats, man.
Yeah, see, and you got to worry too that cats in a new environment like that feel the need to mark territory. Mm-hmm. They feel the need to say, "Oh, I'm in a new place. There are other animals here, dogs, whatever. I need to establish a little place of my own." Tinkle, tinkle, tinkle,
tinkle. And there's nothing worse than cat pee, so we're keeping an eye on that. We did all the that furniture spray to keep them off certain furniture or whatever. Yeah. That seems to be working. Oh, good. They're not chewing any cables, which I was worried about.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. So it's fine. It's all fine. It'll all be over soon. I got an email yesterday. This is really interesting. Text, rather. Okay. This is from a guy named Ted in Kentucky. And he said, I've just never thought of this before. And there's some obvious answers here. Like, wasn't he a tiger, or wasn't he what did I say was a tiger?
Oh, cheetah.
Cheetah. Wasn't he a cheetah? Or wasn't he a tiger?
He's a cheetah. He's Chester Cheetah. He says he was a tiger, right?
Yeah. I mean, those things are embarrassing. But anyway, I'll read it and it'll make sense. He says, "Hey, Scort and Bort. Been meaning to ask you guys this for ages. Do either of you have something you've done on TMS over the run of the show that you are majorly embarrassed by? A comment or something you showed or played on air? Anything really. Yours in Zontar, Ted in Kentucky." I had to really think about this.
Yeah.
Because part of the show is like you just let it out and it's all out there.
It's exactly, it's what's the phrase, nuts and all or whatever. Like we don't, we make ourselves very vulnerable by just saying, here's us and here's what, here's the dumb things that maybe we believe, or the dumb ways we pronounce things, or the what we've always thought in our life was accurate and we're now learning is completely wrong.
Yeah, it happens all the time. And it's just part of the flow of it. And it's not scripted. We don't, we have loose notes, but we don't none of this is scripted and none of it's edited. No. The only time we've ever edited anything out was like, what was it? That day somebody called in and dropped an N-word.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
So I went and deleted that, but I think that's the only time we've ever self-edited or anything. We never had a guest go, "Oh, could you go back and take that part out? I didn't mean to say it." Like, none of that. Yeah. So it's kind of a safe space to be stupid. Mm-hmm. So I don't feel like I'm
what makes the show popular is the fact that we're not putting on an act of characters that we aren't in real life. We're exactly who we are on this show as we are elsewhere.
Yeah, and our wives can confirm, by the way. Just ask them. They know who we are in real life, and they'll tell you that's the same on the show. So it's hard for me to say if there's anything like actually embarrassing. I can't really think of anything.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel stupid about creamy peen and
sure. I mean, I've been mistaken in things I've thought I was saying accurately and stuff like that. I mean, there's been lots of that. So.
Yeah. So I wish I had a better answer for him, I guess is what I'm saying. I just don't have one. Like there's never, the worst thing I've ever done on air that's kind of embarrassing wasn't even the show. I peed in a bottle while on Core one time. Because I had to pee so bad. And it was before we had the bathroom in the basement. So it was really just this matter of like, we're having this very intense conversation. I did not want to interrupt the flow of it. So instead of going upstairs or pausing the show, which is a totally fine thing to do. If you got to go, you got to go. But I was just like, I'm going to make this work. So I found a bottle.
That's really funny.
Snipped the top off, used a little X-Acto blade to take the top of the bottle off and let fly.
I would just be like, you know what? I am so okay just going to the, pausing the show, going to the bathroom, or you guys talk amongst yourselves. I'm just going to the bathroom. And I feel like you would do that.
Normally I do. I don't,
Yeah.
I don't, it's not even a thing. I've had to pee many times on shows and it's not a problem, including Core, to get up and go. But for whatever reason, that night, it just seemed like we were in a groove or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm just gonna pee here. And no one noticed. So I'm actually like talking and tinkling at the same time. No one could tell until I told on myself. So if I'm willing to do that, what's embarrassing? What does that even mean?
Right. So, I love it. That's great.
So there you go. Did he mic up the bottle? No, I did not mic up the bottle, chat. Jeez Louise, that's gross.
That's really funny. You know what? Just to show how vulnerable we can be, I'm going to send you a photo. Let's see. I want to send you an embarrassing one.
Sweet.
Aunt Barb has been going through. She found a box of a bunch of photos from my childhood. Mm-hmm. This isn't really embarrassing now that I look at it. Oh, well, but I'll still give it to you and you can put it on screen. Here's King Brian at 11 months in the TMS Discord.
Oh, that's not embarrassing. That's cute.
Not embarrassing at all. Yeah, I need to... she's basically taking pictures of pictures, so I need to...
that's adorable.
It is adorable. I need to get a hold of these and actually scan them in and put them in my... in my library.
What kind of crown is that? They don't make them like that anymore.
No, that Burger King crown. I don't know what that is, but
no, I like it.
But I'm wearing it with authority right there.
Yep.
Here we go.
Pledge your fealty to that king.
How about a prom picture?
All right. Let's see it.
Let's see. Copy.
I have those too, but they're not
tux.
handy.
Oh my God, this tux.
Oh wow, dude.
Yeah.
We definitely.
There is so much pastel in this thing.
We definitely grew up in the same decade. I'm pretty sure my tux was just like this, but for whatever reason, I got a pink tie and cummerbund. I think it was my date's idea. But yeah, look at you rocking the white shoes and everything.
The white shoes. Yep, exactly. Yeah.
Nice. All right.
That was the first of 4 Kims that I dated.
Oh, 4 Kims.
4 Kims.
Was she? You don't have photos of the other Kims?
I have photos of one of the other Kims, but not on my. I know. Look at all my hair. Photos of one of the other Kims. I don't have photos of the other 2 Kims. Those were much shorter relationships, but
gotcha.
Yeah.
Were you with this Kim for a while? This was
I was with that Kim for a couple of years.
Oh,
yeah.
It's a pretty good long run.
Yeah.
Any Kim would be proud to go that long with Brian.
That's right. I guess maybe about a year. Kim 2 lasted the longest. With her, we moved in together. We lived together for a few months, but we were together for about 18 months to 2 years.
Wow. And then
Kim 2.
4 Kims
Kim
and a
3,
Tina.
Kim 3, Kim 4, a couple weeks each, few dates. Shannon was about 9 months, 8 or 9 months, and she was the one who introduced me to Tina. And then there was a gap where Tina and I just became friends, and then there was Tina.
Then there was they call it the Tina gap, right? Is that what we call
the
it?
Tina gap, exactly. Right. The Tina gap. I mean, maybe Tina would not like it to be called the Tina gap.
Maybe not.
That's right.
I mean, she listens. She can let us know if that was
That's
a wrong term to use.
Yes.
Well, anyway, that's great. If I had prom photos handy, I'd show them. I don't have them handy, but I got some terrible ones, and they are embarrassing. So yeah, sure. I guess to answer his question overall, we just are who we are.
The embarrassment, if we have it, is very short-lived. You know, like we'll say something dumb, and the tadpole will be like, "You idiots! Hey dipshits! It's pronounced Bernthal."
Yeah, I mean and that's the other thing. People will try occasionally, like Free Hotel Room will try to shame us into feeling a certain way or whatever.
Yeah,
we don't care. It's like whatever.
No, we are largely unflappable with that because we know we're idiots.
Yeah, we're
fine. Telling us we're idiots is just wasting your own time.
Yeah, why are you even doing that? Who's the dipshit now? That's what I say.
Exactly. Yes.
Guys, good news. The Odyssey is receiving pretty universal praise so far.
Oh, good. Good.
There's no user reviews yet because it isn't open to the public, but the Rotten Tomatoes score is currently at 96. I'm having a hard time finding any bad reviews.
With 205 critic reviews, 96 is pretty damn good.
Yeah, it's his highest reviewed film thus far in its release, which is kind of not yet, but you know what I mean, like pre-release where only critics have seen it. That's the highest he's ever had. Some of his reviews are saying things like this is easily his best work, like without any question. I read an article. The guy was saying if you just look at his movies pound for pound, Dunkirk is like really, really up there in terms of like the craft of directing.
Yeah,
and that this just laps that, which is a crazy thing to hear. So I'm so excited to see this weekend.
That's cool. Yeah, this is going to be a maybe one or two refill soda movie.
Yeah. Speaking of having to pee in the middle of things, you mean
exactly.
Best time to pee app or whatever it is.
I'm gonna pee beforehand. I'm usually I can go 4 or 5 hours without peeing, no problem. So
I'm usually pretty good too. I go into kind of a camping mode.
Yeah.
Not that night on Core though. Don't want to happen there. But most of the time though, at least you didn't pee just like right in the toilet like the current geek guy did, right? No,
like that
while he was on mic.
While he was on mic, like he's Frank Drebin in The Naked Gun.
Speaking of so if there was not embarrassing for me, but if there was one of the most embarrassing moments in show history for me, it was that guy was nuts. Like his whole interview was either riding home in his car with his top down in LA traffic. So all we could hear was like wind and cars and noise and all that. And then he gets home. We hear him banging around, shutting doors open and stuff. Goes into a bathroom, pees, like loudly pees on air. And at the end of this all, I remember just being so disappointed because this was the guy that made that awesome Batman versus Predator short film. You remember that?
Really? Yeah.
That was the whole reason we had him on.
Guy.
And we were like, what a cool nerd, man. This guy's got the coolest thing. He made the coolest thing. And look out, Hollywood. Here comes some young up-and-comer. And that guy was a mess in real life.
He is like apparently just a don't care. Just don't care.
Yeah, he didn't give a shit. But anyway, one of those deals.
Yeah.
So anyway, if you're going to the Odyssey, Brian's going tonight. I'm going on either Friday or Saturday. I forget. Kim's going to... should mention that next Monday's TMS I'm not going to be here because of birthday trip Kim's taking me on. It's not much of a trip. We're not going too far, but we have a bunch of plans. One of them is to see that movie, and then we got, I don't know how we got it, but we got like somebody gifted us a big like $100 gift card to this amazing steakhouse place.
Oh wow,
it's like
cool.
Probably still not going to cover it, but it'll cover
like
a lot.
Chop House kind of thing, or Ruth's Chris, or
it's a fancy one. I forgot the name. It's like Jeremiah. I forgot. So Katie Data may remember the name of this place, but anyway, nice. She's got all these plans, so we're going to see it on the weekend, and that means I will not be back until Monday afternoon. So you mentioned you might be doing something Monday.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe I'll still do a stream at the same time. I know, there bleeds into this show a lot of 3D printer talk, so maybe I'll just say, you know what? Let's do a little ask me anything, but if you've got 3D printer comments or questions or suggestions, because I'm guessing based on, I think this thing has gotten through customs, delivered to local carriers. So as of
it could be today even or tomorrow.
It could be tomorrow. Oh God, I hope it's not tomorrow.
Why not tomorrow?
Because I'm going out for the weekend.
Oh,
myself.
That's right. You're going to the family deal.
Doing a little family deal.
So no one will be there to get it, but the cats.
Well, no, the crazy neighbors are coming over, and because they are big cat lovers, they are over. They're at our house more often. When they're watching our animals, they're here more often than they're at their own house because they like they like Salem. Sorry, Inara's sitting here next to me, all curled up in a cute little circle, but they don't come for her. They come for Salem because
I get it.
Salem's,
people have their favorites.
Friendly and sweet.
Oh. Well, I mean, Inara and you are close. It's just everybody else in her life.
She loves me. Yeah. Pick her up right now, put her on camera, but I don't want to wake her up because she's all cute. Yeah. She's all cute.
It's part of why she likes you. She doesn't want you to wake her up.
So if that thing arrives over the weekend, they'll grab it, bring it in the house, and then maybe I'll install it Monday. I mean, I don't think I'd want to take a camera and a microphone in there and try and lift the glass plate while I do a live show, but there'll be something. Just, plan on Monday me doing something.
Yeah, plan on something.
At 9 o'clock.
Yep. Yeah. So anyway, there's that. Friday will happen tomorrow, though, so don't worry about that. The technical question we could probably do off air, but if I fire it up on my stream, does it automatically go on your stream if you're not doing something or no? They used to do that. They don't do that anymore.
They do that anymore.
I don't know why they don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
Like you can raid and you can, but you used to be able to host other people's streams. They stopped. Right. Why did they stop doing that?
I don't know. That's irritating. All right. We'll figure something out. Maybe there's,
Was that what it was? Trying to save money?
Yeah.
Or was KT Data talking about steakhouses? I'm not sure.
He's probably talking about Twitch hosting.
Yeah, Tonda's confirming it kind of just by saying I miss hosting. It used to be you could do /host and then I could do Coverville. Yeah. And then I could set it while I was like out and then it would just run your streams when you were live. Mm-hmm. That was a really nice feature. And it's probably just a bandwidth saving thing or cost thing.
Probably. Yeah. KT Data says that he still has your stream key, so he could restream me.
You could totally do that.
There we go. Why don't we do that? Yeah. And I don't need to worry about a login or anything. I'll just do it from my Coverville.
Yeah, do that
stream. Cool.
That's a great idea. Look at us circumventing their rules.
Cool. So be here for what could be a very largely unentertaining time when Monday morning.
It's like Digital Hype. Digital Hype says times are tough at Amazon.
Yeah, right.
Sure
right.
They are. All right. Well, there you go. Can't wait to talk more about that movie when it's out.
Yeah.
It feels like the big deal of the year until we get to, Dune and
Spider-Man in a week or 2 weeks. Yeah. Yeah. Avengers. I mean, Spider-Man's a big deal, but not Spider-Man's Supergirl level big deal. I think Dune/Doomsday is going to be the really big deal.
Yeah. I can't wait.
Florence Pugh is going to have a great day that day.
She's going to have a hell of a day.
She will be in the top 2 movies for the weekend for probably several weeks.
Yeah. Who wins the year, though? Probably Zendaya, right?
Yeah, probably.
She's in the Odyssey. She's in...
Sorry, Dune, she's in
just Odyssey,
Spider-Man.
right? Is it the Odyssey?
It's probably the Odyssey. Yeah.
It's Ukraine, but it's the Odyssey.
I mean, the epic book was called The Odyssey, so I assume the movie is called The Odyssey.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's going to be in Spider-Man. She's going to be in Dune 3. We don't know if she's going to be in Doomsday. Maybe.
Could
Usually,
be.
Yeah, there's such a focus on the heroes. Oh, the concept poster art was really good that they released yesterday. That thing is gorgeous.
I know it's easy you want to hate on these Gen Z, not you, people in general want to hate on these Gen Z people that are up and comers and having big success right now.
Yeah.
Just because success makes people hate on people. I get it.
Yeah.
But I have nothing but respect and excitement for Zendaya's career.
Totally. She paid her dues, I think, with Euphoria. she did the work.
Yeah, she's very good in that show. Despite whatever you may think about the show, she's really good. She deserves these 3 Emmy nominations she's had for 3 seasons in a row. She deserves them. She should probably win.
She did something with Face Like a Foot.
Pattinson. That
goes all the way back to Nora Peralta, but Nora said he's got a face like a foot.
And he really does.
He really does. But
Zendaya
she did some movie with Pattinson this year where they're like a newly married couple with a dark secret or something.
Yeah, it looks like they beat the shit out of each other or something.
Something like that. Yeah.
I didn't see it because it just looked frustrating, and it's not because of who's in it, or I just don't like movies like that.
It reminded me of that movie with Andy Garcia and Meg Ryan where she is she's a big drinker and he's the husband who tries to keep their lives together and stuff.
Yeah. What's that called?
Scent of a Drunk Woman. I don't know what it's called. The Drama is the one with Pattinson.
The Drama.
And Zendaya. The Drama.
Yeah, she said the only trailer I saw, she revealed something that she killed somebody or something at dinner with a bunch of friends, and then he was shocked, and they were all shocked, and then I don't know where it went from there, but I just remember thinking this is like War of the Roses. People are going to hate each other by the end. Right, I don't like those kind of movies. I'm not into them.
No.
I'm sure it's fine though. Whatever.
I'm sure once it comes to streaming, we'll watch it. But When a Man Loves a Woman, that was the Andy Garcia, Meg Ryan thing. Yeah,
barely. I have a very vague memory of that.
I remember her being so drunk she falls through the shower glass.
That's dangerous.
Like a glass shower wall, and he has to pick up all the pieces, figuratively and literally.
There's a bit of a metaphor there in that movie.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
All right. Well, there you go. An old movie and new movies. Everybody, go check them out.
Yeah.
Time for the news today. Let's get into it. Here's some news for you right here. It's brought to you by
Coverville today, featuring the music of Martin Gore and his band called The Depeche Mode. The good old The Depeche Mode. Martin Gore is now 65, or will be. When is his birthday? Let me see here. He's now retirement age. I guess 23rd. A week from today, he turns 65. So
wow,
he can retire, which is really nice.
Is that the new? Is that the retirement age now? Like officially?
I think 67. If you were born after 1960, then 67 is retirement age. So I guess he would be born after 1960. He'd be born in 1961. So
okay. I always wonder what they base that on. Is it based on like life expectancy now, where you just
I don't know what
it scales up the longer we live or something? I don't
know. But Martin Gore is the guy who sings like this compared to Dave Gahan's singing like this in Depeche Mode. Those are your two vocalists, and that's how you can tell you're Martin Gore versus your Dave Gahan.
One that's always going,
exactly.
That's that guy.
That's the guy from Shake the Disease, yes. Meanwhile, Dave Gahan is like, here is a plea from my heart to you. Nobody knows.
I only go this low so he can go high.
That's right. Meanwhile, Martin Gore, I'd like somebody to share the rest of my life.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love the mix. It's great.
So covers of all that stuff today. I mean, all your favorites, right? Your let's just do the tease. Leave in Silence, Policy of Truth, Just Can't Get Enough, Never Let Me Down Again, Stripped, Personal Jesus, Everything Counts, People Are People. You know, Depeche Mode, at least for me, it's almost like a Christmas episode because there is so much content, so many bands covering Depeche Mode. I could do an annual Depeche Mode cover story like I do for the Beatles.
Oh, they have that much? That's a lot of volume.
That much. Yeah. Almost as much as the Beatles, almost as much as Dylan. People love covering, and rightly so, Depeche Mode.
Yeah, you got a hell of a library. I love it.
They do.
Yeah, well, that's great.
Today right after TMS. So look for me to start that stream at about 10:30.
Nice. You have some old stuff like Just Can't Get Enough.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Cover of that by my favorite, one of my favorite bands, Divine Comedy. Oh. Little unearthed gem there from a bonus release that he put out. So yes.
Oh man, Violator was such a like a massive album for me. Chat's just
Violator
mentioned
was
Violator.
huge. Speak and Spell. I picked up. What was the first one I picked up on vinyl? Black Celebration and Some Great Reward was the first one I picked up on vinyl, which is that's the one with Blasphemous Rumors, and it's so good.
Yeah, just a great band. Awesome.
Yeah.
Look forward to that. We're going to raid you today for that. It's going to be right after the show.
Sure, raid me.
Excellent. Brian's getting raided later. Watch for that.
Yeah, baby.
All right, guys, we got a quick story here about a man charged after posting videos of himself attacking people with high-powered water guns. This ain't not like some water weenie. These are like
not your super soaker, but like
I don't know what you call these.
Water guns.
I've seen these before, like videos of these. Here's some shots of it. I don't know if this is his video. It's also really slow.
Oh, he's dual wielding.
Yeah, these things are like really highly compressed. I mean, they're meant to be water guns, but you'd use them for like you and your butt, almost like what's the word I'm looking for? Almost more. I don't know why this video won't load. But more like paintball level of competition.
Oh, geez, really?
Yeah,
okay.
And they're cool. They're not meant to hurt you or anything, but if you're not expecting this and you're just getting attacked by some dude, it's gonna sting.
Yeah, for sure.
There's some bullshit going on. This is how it went. On Thursday, the Houston Police Department, although Houston's pretty hot, it'd be nice to get a little water on it.
It might be refreshing. Maybe he's trying to help people.
Could be. The HPD, that's the Houston Police Department, confirmed it's associated with the arrest. Several people can be seen being targeted near bus stops or just while walking, getting sprayed in the face or soaked while they are sleeping.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. Some of the victims included people who have disabilities or are homeless. From the videos, it appears people were targeted in Midtown along the wherever this area is, but likely in other locations as well. The videos have garnered thousands of likes, but some say it's cruel behavior. Well, of course it is.
Yes, absolutely. What so apparently this is all for the the likes and subscribes and whatever.
Yeah.
Probably.
Lame. I hate that shit. I hate pranking in general. But what I really hate is when it's just mean. There's no joke here.
Right. No, exactly. It's just, oh man, yeah, here he is like hitting an unhoused person on a park bench. Oh, and it's all like he's riding by on a scooter or something. Oh man.
Yeah, rude.
What a jackass.
Yeah, I hate it. Like that's a guy who doesn't understand that he's not the main character of the story we're telling. So knock it off. Anyway, he's in trouble.
Good.
He's out on bond,
so.
but also his online records show he's still in custody, even though he's posted bond. So I'm not sure what's going on there.
Okay.
But I don't know what the extent of the law is for that, but go for it. Get him.
Exactly. This is one of those where I like the punishment to fit the crime, so I would like to see him just, with a dozen officers with these high-powered water guns just shooting him while he's wearing nothing but underwear in a cell, just firing on him, and there you go.
Yeah, and these guys that get like the YouTubers that end up in like Japanese jail because they took it too far.
Oh yeah,
or whatever. I love when those guys get in trouble.
I do too.
Gosh, they suck so bad. It's not funny, dude.
Yeah.
It's like,
exactly.
I'm gonna walk out here and I'm gonna make this lady think she's been cornered and is in danger. Ha ha ha. Oh yeah, hilarious.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How'd you like a nice, swift, steel-toed boot kick to your anus?
What an a-hole.
I'd do it. The anus part. I'd kick him in the anus.
I was gonna say somebody needs to cap just that little bit out.
I guess I'd
do it. The anus part.
I guess I can cap it. Here we go. Watch for that and coming up in a short later today.
That's right. Yep, exactly.
Let's talk about a Labrador rescued in the UK. It was rescued from the UK's highest mountain. I didn't realize they had high mountains in the UK, but whatever.
Yeah, I don't think.
Probably not that high.
Nothing compared to what we've got. Yeah,
I don't think whatever. It's some
sorry,
kind of hill.
UK.
Yeah, sorry, the Kingdom of United People. The highest mountain after suspected cannabis consumption. So this
poor thing.
This dog ate a bunch of weed and went up to the highest point.
I was gonna climb a hill, then I got high.
Or maybe it was the other way around.
Yeah, actually, I guess he did climb the hill.
Yeah, I don't know why we don't seek higher climbs when you get high. Do you? I wonder if that's a natural thing, an inclination for
maybe for dogs. I don't know, but 4,413 feet is this mountain, this quote unquote mountain.
4,000. Those are rookie numbers. Rookie numbers.
Yeah, come on now.
Zoe says she has a friend who fell
man.
off Ben Nevis. He's now a load of metal pins in his leg. Is that the name of this mountain?
Jeez.
Is it called Ben Nevis?
Ben Nevis? Is that this mountain?
Yeah. Or is that your friend? Oh, it is that is the hill.
Yeah, Scotland's Ben Nevis is the mountain.
Whoa, that's a cool name for a mountain.
Yeah.
Ben Nevis. Is that a full name for a mountain? Like,
I guess.
It's like calling it Larry Atwood
Larry
or something.
Gamulka.
Yeah. Just a weird thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, poor dog. 5-year-old Tokyo is the name of the dog. Became unwell and even lost consciousness during several hours into a hike up Scotland's Ben Nevis last Sunday. Oh, there it is. According to her owner, Christina Bloom.
I would think just Bloom.
I think it's just Bloom.
It's just Bloom.
That's a weird way to spell Bloom.
Ben is mountain, so it's basically Nevis Mountain.
Oh. All right, so you could say I climbed Nevis.
Yeah.
And get away with it. You'd be all right.
Right.
She'd been so happy eating treats and drinks that she had been her very active, normal self, Bloom said, a professional dog trainer. The two had been trekking alongside Bloom's 17-year-old son, Magnus, and their 2-year-old golden Labrador, Blaze. Things took a dramatic turn as they approached the peak of the mountain, which stands at 4,413 feet. Boo. And we're maybe an hour at the top when we noticed Tokyo got really weak in her hindquarters and started acting funny. Apparently got into the weed. That's what happens. Don't leave your weed around for the dogs, man.
Poor thing. So at least her owner was with her the whole time and was like, okay, she's acting weird. Let's get her down. Let's get her down the mountain.
Yeah.
53-pound dog. So
That's a big dog.
That is a big dog.
My hindquarters wouldn't work very well either if I was a 53-pound dog.
Yeah.
Let's see. Here's another story about a man. This is a terrible story. A man who defecated on a wall before cleaning himself with a sandwich has been sent to prison for 6 weeks.
And that man's name is Jimmy John.
Yep. Jimmy John himself. It's Mike's way, he said.
That's right. Yes.
Honestly, this is all you need to know from this story.
Yeah, I feel like the headline covers it, right? I mean, we always do this on DMH. I'm like, all right, we've got to boil down to the essence. Are there any questions that still come up?
Yeah.
Yep. I don't think I have any further questions.
Yeah, no further questions, Your Honor. I rest my case.
Yeah.
This man defecated on a wall and then cleaned himself with a sandwich. And now he's going to jail. Terrible idea. All right. Let's get my sister in here.
Perfect timing.
Perfect timing.
How do you follow that, Wendy?
You really can't.
Gosh.
So let's give it a shot and see what happens.
Something wrong, Batman? Has anybody seen Wendi?
I have. She's right here on the line. Hi, Wendi. How are you?
Hi. What do I have to follow?
Well, we had a story about a guy who pooped on a wall.
Okay.
And then cleaned himself with a sandwich. So
and then went to jail for 6 months.
And then went to jail for 6 months for that. And it was in Mahir, by the way. This was not a U.S. thing. This happened in
another UK thing, Gloucester.
Yeah.
Oh, bless.
And he pled guilty to outraging public decency is the charge. And he's in trouble. Six weeks in jail, 6 weeks in prison for you for pooping and using a sandwich. I don't think the sandwich is part of the crime.
No, I don't think so either. Yeah.
So gross.
In my mind, it is. My mind, it's central to the crime, but whatever. What do I know? Anyway, hey, Wendi, it's good to have you here. It's, of course, my sister, Wendi, who comes and helps people with their problems on Thursdays in a segment we call Therapy Thursday. I hope you're doing well. How's things? Things good?
Good. I mean, not at all, because the forests are all on fire and none of us can breathe. But
do you guys have the Mad Max air or whatever right now?
So bad.
Jeez.
I think Duluth is like 2 hours north of us, and they had a score, like the air score was 1,000 yesterday.
What's the
1,000.
What's the rate or what's the scale?
It's bad over 50.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Like 50, 75 or something is just like, you might want to take it, don't go running or something. I mean, it's pretty low.
Oh my God.
We're at 250 or something. It's bad.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. I think when I saw pictures of it, and there was some Canadian, like Toronto shots that were going around.
Toronto's really bad, yeah. And it's because it's so close. Like it's There has been no dissipating. It's just this. It's like you're standing next to the campfire. Like it is bad.
It looks like that scene in Blade Runner 2049 when they go to Vegas. Let me show this real quick.
Yeah, where you.
It looks like that.
Yeah, you barely can see the buildings and stuff.
Isn't that
yeah,
wild?
There it is right
Oh my
there.
gosh.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, that's basically it. From the photos, there would be they're the same, except there's not a guy in a cover car walking toward it. That's the only difference.
Right.
Anyway, well, I hope.
Well, and there are people just trying to rescue kids out of camps everywhere. That's what's happening.
Oh, like summer camps and stuff.
Because we're a huge summer camp state. Like the whole, every bit has a camp with a kid in it somewhere. And so Boundary Waters is the, please protect it. The Boundary Waters is like the darkest place in the United States on Earth. Maybe not on Earth. I don't know. But it's just, you canoe in and you portage. And so you are really far from like civilization. It's incredible.
Wow.
Like to get it, I think they had to get 9,000 people out, maybe 7,000 people out. And they have walked days to get in. So to get them out has been it's wild.
It sounds awful.
It is awful.
I don't like any of this. Yeah, can we please stop? That'd be great.
Other than that, I'm great.
Oh, that's good. Fantastic.
Well, good.
Other than the dull headache and the vague sense that I'm getting cancer every second, it's fine.
Yeah. Other than that, Mr. Lincoln, how was the play? Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad you're here because we got an email and we got to read it. That's the deal.
Have to.
That's the rule here at the show. I got this one from an anonymous listener, and they said this: "Dear Wendi, Brian, and Wendi and Scott." Sorry, I said "Dear Scott, Brian, and Wendi." I put Wendi in there twice. I'm writing because I'm at the end of my rope. The past 18 months have left my life unrecognizable. In late 2024, my wife of 8 years asked for a divorce, citing burnout. Is that a thing you can do with divorce? I guess it doesn't matter what you cite.
Yeah, I mean, she could just say cited to him burnout and irreconcilable differences on the legal.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter, does it?
He's saying what she's saying.
Right.
She's saying, man, I'm burned out by.
He goes on to say, while we ran a business together, she claimed her workload was unsustainable and threatened suicide unless I hired a replacement quickly. Despite finding one within 3 months, she stopped contributing entirely and pulled away. She strung me along for a year before texting me that she was moving to her home state, leaving me with the business, 2 aging dogs, and both our mortgages. Divorce mediation. It says meditation. No, this says
mediation.
All right. Yeah. My brain wants to fart today. I have gassy brain. Divorce mediation is stalled because she stopped participating, and once she realized she might owe money. Simultaneously, my father's health failed, and he passed away suddenly a few weeks ago. I'm now caring for my disabled mother, who lost her husband and primary caregiver. While family has offered help, I'm overwhelmed by work, house responsibilities, and the dogs, and I don't know what to ask for. I haven't had the space to grieve for my father. Some days I momentarily forget that he's gone, only to be crushed by guilt when I remember. I'm not religious, so I find no solace there. While I have no suicidal ideation, my will to keep going is at an all-time low. I feel like an ant under a magnifying glass. Any advice on how to hold these pieces together and move forward would be appreciated. Thank you for the community that you have built and the light you bring to the world. My best, Anonymous. So, rough deal. Not our happiest email.
No.
So, what do you tell somebody who feels like they're in this kind of corner?
Yeah, this is a lot. I think the most telling sentence in the whole thing is, I don't know what to ask for.
Yeah.
Because it illustrates, a couple of things happening. One is suddenly having everything happening at once and on top of you, and responsibility for everything, and just like no partner, no support, no, that when support is offered, you can't say, please take the dogs for 2 months. That'll help me, or whatever. Right. Like maybe when you can slow down, you can think and make a list or something. But what it represents is what's really common. Ironically, the word was used by the ex-wife, which is burnout, right? Your brain stops being able to make decisions. Every sort of small decision can feel overwhelming. Our brains do a very kind of self-preservation thing that is kind of cool from a scientific perspective, but really stupid when it's you. And that is it, like, shuts down, and that sort of either will be numb or, like you said, sort of like, it's low. It's like a low, it's like when your car, you put it accidentally in low gear or whatever, and you're like, what? And you're still trying to go really fast in it. It's like that might be another good example. So, this is really hard stuff. And it sounds like nothing, 18 months worth of this haven't been processed. And we're not built for this. Nobody is built for what we're reading here, right? None of us can do this well. And if anyone is doing it well, it's probably because they have help or support, or they have a way that they are dealing with all of these emotions rather than just getting up and forcing themselves to keep living and doing it again and again, right?
Right.
But we have no model for this, right? I don't know about you guys. Did you grow up being told, all right, there will come a day where you'll have a lot of things on your plate. Here's how you manage it.
No.
No, not at all. No.
Nobody.
You were shown a method. What was the method you guys saw growing up, or just
rub some dirt in it, shake it off?
Kind of, yeah. I mean,
keep moving.
You can't eat an elephant in one bite. Just take little slices and you'll get through it, kind of thing.
Yep. And I remember hearing that exact thing and thinking as a little kid, going, I don't want to eat elephant. That sounds like that sounds like bad meat, Yeah. Weird how that became a popular thing.
An animal made of jerky, basically, is what that is.
Terrible.
So if both of you just gave me examples of sayings. So that's actually what maybe most of us have been modeled, is someone telling you when they see you suffering, that you should do a pithy little anecdote, and that's how we handle it, right? But what was actually modeled to you? Can you give me an example of
interesting
what
phrasing
did you see? Not what you were told. What did you see?
I saw Dad. I know Dad. Dad had some like actual depression stuff, and I don't know. He didn't ever go to doctors. Who knows what he really had? But he seemed to have kind of like a burnout period there when things were kind of crashing around the business and everything. And I remember thinking, that's weird. I saw that through a weird lens, because I saw it through Mom just being nervous about it, just doing mom nerves, And then in Dad's case, it seemed like it was like, well, just gotta get out there and just have to do it. Like
tough it out.
I got a lot of that vibe out of it. So I don't know. Watching that, I don't know. I was probably, I was like 14, 15, I guess, when all that went down.
Yeah.
I remember just thinking, this seems like it really sucks, but he didn't really get into detail with us, No. We just knew we were moving, and we knew that we were tightening up everything, and like we knew all those things. And it was weird because at school you had to explain to your friends what's going on. You didn't really know what was going on, and all those sorts of things. So it's a little different from my perspective. But I remember thinking that, the way you get through this is you just pull up them their bootstraps and get out there,
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So now, Brian, do you have any thoughts on your own modeling?
I'm trying to think of I never really saw, even though, my mom, till I was 11 was a single mom, managing a job, managing me. I never really saw her. It never really registered that she was stressed out from having to do everything. So I never really saw the stress level and then how to cope with it. But even then, I would have been up until I was 11, so I wouldn't have really noticed it or figured it out. So yeah.
How about general stress though? Like when you've seen any of your parents' general stress?
General stress. That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't. It's weird. I mean, my dad always rolled with the punches, was always even keeled. Never saw him stressed or reactive or anything. Like he is the parent that I get my easygoingness from, for sure. My mom is kind of always at a level, not always at a stress level, but is a little bit more high strung, but never. And maybe that's the reason I never noticed the stress levels, because she's kind of always
at a certain hum.
Maybe at a 4 or a 5.
Forever.
Forever. So, little variances probably wouldn't be noticed.
Yeah. Well, and also it sounds like in both cases, you didn't have any parents sitting you guys down talking about the difficulties and stress and,
No.
working on it together, which is what I think modern parenting has a little more going for it that way, where we don't just assume it doesn't affect kids. We assume probably too far the other direction that it affects them horrendously when really
more than we probably,
they're definitely more resilient than I think sometimes we give them credit for. And sometimes talking too much about it will actually make it worse because you're now putting on them, they become a little therapist for you without you realizing it. So you have to be careful with that. Right. So I see that sometimes, and the reason I'm asking this is for this person, there is, and it would be interesting for them to, when they're ready, they're not ready now, but to really look at everything that led up to 2024, their own experience on what was modeled to them, especially when you start to lose parents, right? We've got a father passing away suddenly, disabled mom, all this responsibility. Like there are definitely things taught, trained, modeled that some are good, some are maybe not so good, but none of it with judgment, just with like some curiosity. How did I get here? And I'm not siding with the wife. Don't get me wrong. But like 8 years in, she's saying she's burned out. She can't do everything. What was that about? Is that, what do you have to own in that piece? Or is it just her, which by the way, is never a thing. It's always a little two to tango. And so being curious about that. Notice I'm using the word curious. When you're drowning and you can barely want to get up the next day, curiosity is like the last thing you can actually access. Making decisions are hard. I mean, he is in, I think it's a he, in a sort of very troubled mental state in the sense that our system is sort of shutting down to manage the overwhelm, the too much, right? And sounds like nobody's really helping with the business, the 2 aging dogs, the mortgages, the mother's care, and so
it's a lot.
And then there's
that
no
list
time
is
to grieve.
long.
It is. I was trying to find the other piece of it, right? Okay. So how I would start is, and so I'm saying that more for general education, not specifically what I would want this person to do, because, maybe it's helpful to have a little insight into like, how did I get here? Right. Often people will ask that, right? In their moments of distress, be like, how did I get here? How did it come to this? That moment. Lord of the Rings. Okay. And how it came to this, dude, is you were brainwashed for a long time. And everything fell apart, right? Okay. So that's sometimes helpful to actually be honest about how did you get there. But maybe step one would be this question the sentence that I have been focused on here, which is, I don't know what to ask for. And so what I would do if I was this person is ask them to take 5 minutes. And this is what happens when you're overwhelmed. You feel like you do not have 5 minutes, but I promise you have 5 minutes, and you are spending often any time having a break, disassociating or distracting yourself. So that's how you survive in this state. And it's one of those things that makes it worse, but you can't help it because it's so hard to face the reality, right? So find 5 minutes. You would normally dissociate and do this for me. Sit down with a piece of paper and write out what you need. And it can be ridiculous. Don't edit yourself. Just, I need my wife to come back. You can write that. That's fine. I need a massage. I need this job or this company to be bought by someone. I need, whatever the needs can be or wants, it does not matter. You are just vomiting it onto a page, all of the things that you need. And some are going to be ridiculous, and that's okay. And some are going to be really, you'll be like, I just need to lay down. Okay. Right. So doable. And then after you've written as much as you can without thinking too hard about any of it, this might be fairly emotional to do, to realize that list is so long. Right. But what's happening is, and this is true for most of us when we are burned out or overwhelmed, we have passed the point of where our normal faculties could kick in and get the crap done and help us get out of something, we tend to have, and there's why the term is burnt out. You're like a burnt out cigarette at
Wick,
the end, right?
yeah,
There's nothing left.
Yeah, candle wick.
Yeah. And
So
it takes a while to recover from this. And so the very baby steps you can take have to typically find a spark somehow, something, right? And when people don't know what they need and they haven't gotten what they need and they've never asked for what they need, or they were modeled, you never ask for help, all of that, that will be, there's a lot of layers that sort of fold in on themselves so that it is really hard to get out of this because you genuinely don't know what to do. So we've got your list of things I need, things I want, maybe wish, whatever you want to write out there, and they're out of your head, and you can have a different perspective because you can see them. And then I want you to take one of them, just any one on there that, like, you could do it this way. You could say, what would make the biggest difference? So maybe it's someone helping me with the dogs. Okay. I'm just going to say that's the example. Someone helping with the dogs because I'm so overwhelmed with their care or whatever. Okay. Now I write that down separately on a separate piece of paper. The other paper gets set aside. And on that piece of paper, I am going to then write anyone who pops in my head who might be able to help me with this. You don't even have to solve it. You don't have to know the exact thing you're going to do yet, but who are the people in your life that care about you and care about your dogs, or care about dogs, that can offer, that might be able to help in some way, and just write their names all over that piece of paper. And then whoever has asked you, like, well, family has offered to help. If anyone's on that list that has offered help, then this is just one step at a time. Text them and say, I'm going to need some help with the dogs. Is there any way you can help me? I don't even know what I need. What do you think? You're going to have them help you solve it, because other people typically who are offering help have some bandwidth to do that, or they probably would not have said it. Someone who is fully burned out is not walking around offering other people help, I promise.
Right. Yeah.
Now, is everyone stretched thin? Maybe, but they're maybe in a different state. But you can have them help you with the decision making. So I know I'm bouncing all over the place a little bit here, but very commonly with burnout is you cannot make a decision. And think of all the decisions you guys made to get to this moment, right? It's like, that's how that's one of the first signs you can tell someone is on their way to burnout, is having them make a decision and they are like irrationally upset by it or angry, or someone asks them to do a thing like pass the butter and they're like, raw. And it's because you are so spent, and any request on your time or your energy is like, there is nothing to give. So there are two big things that need to happen here. He needs to get some help with the realities of caring for his disabled mother, taking care of these dogs, still doing his work. You know, it sounds like the divorce is still pending. Like, yeah, there is a lot happening here, right? So needs some help with some of that stuff. And sometimes people don't just barge in and start helping, which in the case of someone who's burned out, you kind of need that, but maybe they don't know.
Yeah.
So send them this podcast.
Yeah, that'll solve it.
Hey, fam, real quick.
Right,
I need you to barge in.
Just send them this part, though. Just the part where we are talking to Wendi.
Yes.
That stuff earlier about wiping your butt with a sandwich. Don't do that.
Not as important. Not as helpful advice. Yeah.
If they heard that.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a bad idea.
So that's one big thing. And then the second thing is, and this is the hardest thing to do, but in order to survive, and before the brain gets further towards, I don't want to be here, because that is the road that tends to, if you keep going long enough on a burned out road, that's where you get, because you feel guilty, you feel worthless, you feel like, especially when we go back to this sort of what was told to you or modeled to you of a valuable human. And if you are not producing like you were told was a good person, then we have all sorts of layers to this. And a lot of folks can get in real trouble mentally with this kind of stress and that type of thing. So you need some support and help, and on the mental side. That's my obviously hammer, and I see a nail, but like, to find someone you can talk to, even if it was a group, if it was some friends you can contact, anyone who could not make it about them, right? And just be there for you while you are navigating this. Like one big example is space to grieve your father. I don't know many people walking around just living their lives that are really good at making space for other people's grief.
Right.
And most people don't actually bring their grief as, I'm sad, let me talk about my dad and let's cry together.
They keep it
Usually
internal and yeah.
Or something else. So this is why professionals really helpful because they know this, and that's the whole deal, is to create space for the things you need to process. Because I read this email and I just think there is just endless things to process, and it will feel endless until you start. And then when you start, and there is space to grieve, and there is space. I mean, I don't know, maybe this is, there's other people you can talk to about your dad's passing, but maybe not. And if, let's just say this email is the only time you're even admitting that or saying that out loud, that's not enough. That's not enough for anyone, especially with a sudden passing, and especially with like, there's no room to, find that. There is many, 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 many people who could help in this regard. But again, when you're overwhelmed and you're burnt out, it's really hard to be like, hey, let me go find a professional now to talk to. So I get that too.
Yeah.
That's the worst. I mean, that's the hardest part about it. If it was easy to like feel burnt out and then do all the remedies, nobody would need any advice. It's like you're at your lowest.
Yeah.
So we feel you.
It's really tricky. So if they want to message me separately, I'm happy to help them find someone where they live and kind of do the legwork and just give you a phone number of somebody.
Sure.
Because sometimes that's all you need is someone to hand you the phone number. And maybe you need someone to sit there while you call it or whatever, right? Like that list of wants and needs might feel embarrassing almost because you're like, I can do this stuff. I run a business. What is happening? And it's because legitimately the neurology of your brain will no longer let anyone continue the way they used to be. And that's why when I ask people about like, hey, what was the model for how to handle any of this? No one has ever said to me, yeah, well, they went to therapy and they did a lot of yoga. They managed their stress. We had healthy conversations about it. Boundaries were held. It was wonderful because this is hard. Most of us don't know what we're doing. So little baby steps and the help of people. It's going to be, the remedy here.
Normally I would send them a reply and just say, hey, here's Wendy's contact info and stuff. But it was an anonymous thing through our text line, which has there's no way to reply to it. So what's the best way for him to do that? He just go to the site. Is there a contact form on the site?
Have him go to hey@nobetteryou.com.
Hey@nobetteryou.com.
No better you.
Hey,
nice. I
H-A-Y.
love it.
That's simple and easy to remember.
I mean EY. Sorry.
Oh, what'd you say? H-A-Y?
H-A-Y.
Yeah, so there are days where we're more related than other days.
We saved that for our equine, or equine
there you go.
needs. Yeah.
Get that to her, and we'll get you going. Sounds like you could definitely use the help, and we're happy to provide it.
And if you're someone else and you're listening and you're not in this position, but you look around and you see someone struggling, find a thing you can do that's not offensive. You don't like go and give them a haircut without their permission, but just, just show up and do a thing, because the asking about doing the thing, honestly, is like having someone stab a hot knife in your eyeball. You need someone to decide for you and do something good and kind for them. So maybe that's the challenge to everybody else, is to go be that person if you are not burned out to someone who is overwhelmed and struggling.
Yeah, if you got a little space for that. You've put your oxygen mask on already. Now help whoever.
Well, that's right. If you're well oxygenated, do it. Yeah, I currently have 300 nanoparticulates in my.
You need that oxygen mask. Yeah.
Somebody else up in Minnesota said this to us. I think it was either Josh or Raven, but they said it smells like a combination of camping and a plastic tire fire.
Yeah,
it's like
that's the worst.
Yeah. It's just the camping is awesome. I'll take that, but the tires.
That's not good. Who knows what's burning?
Rough.
Half the forest basically is what's burning. Well, I hope it clears up for you soon. Maybe get some sweet wind or rain or something.
Give me some rain. I'll take rain.
Yeah, rain helped here when we had our bad smoke, and we haven't had too much since then. So fingers crossed here in the valley.
Don't say that out loud.
I know. Now it's going to happen. Dude, it was 109 the other day here. 109.
I know. What are you, Phoenix?
I know. I mean, we've had temperatures like that in August before. That the record for June though, or for July is like 104, 105.
You have never had 109. 109 is since 1876. I looked it up.
In July, right? I thought we had higher stuff in August. I think it's just a July record, no?
No, you look that up. Somebody right now.
Oh no, that makes me. I don't want to face the problem directly. That seems like a bad idea.
Maybe that's the lesson learned.
Well, anyway, I hope you have a fantastic week. And and everybody go to knowbetteryou.com. Go there.
Yes. Emails will be starting soon. There's some, if you've done a class before, you'll be getting some private emails. That sounds weird.
Oh, hello.
We have some fun other things happening for people who've already taken the class. And then we got a happiness class coming up. It'll be in September. It's going to be great. So,
nice.
Yeah, go sign up. Give me your email.
All right.
I will not abuse it.
She will not. It even says on the site, I'll read it. It says, you're safe with us. We'll never spam you or sell your contact info.
Perfect.
I believe her.
The way it should be.
It's
yeah,
true.
absolutely.
I'm not that coordinated there's no way I could ever even do that if I wanted.
No, she doesn't even know how. Her husband would have to do it, and he's busy.
And he's nice.
Yeah, and nice and busy. He's both those things.
Yeah,
all right. Stay out of trouble. We'll see you next time.
Okay.
Chat room, somebody said, who was it? Someone said, oh, Joy, nice reminder. I'd actually already pre-purchased it, but the Power Wash Simulator 2 Star Wars DLC is out today. I'm so excited about this because Brian, literally, I get to power wash an AT-AT. Like a
that's cool.
A full-size AT-AT. I get to climb up the thing and hose it down until it's clean. I'm so excited.
Okay, that might get me to play the game. Honestly, that really would.
I love that game anyway. But man, Star Wars DLC? Are you kidding me? $10. It's official. Good stuff. All right. Sorry, totally unrelated to what we were just talking about, but I wanted to get it out there. Let us now take a quick dive into leaving. I just realized what time it was. Sure. Good stuff with Wendi today. Thanks everybody for being a part of that. And if you got questions for Wendi, keep those rolling into the show. You can find all the details on how to do that at frogpants.com/TMS. As far as shows go, Core today, 1 p.m. Me, Bo, John, we're doing mostly a Q&A show because there's not a lot of news, but also once in a while our emails and stuff just pile up.
It just gets too full, so it's like, and it's a good time. Yeah, I mean, when you get a lull in things dropping, new games dropping, talk about this, is a good time.
Yeah, and the news is, the Microsoft news last week was massive, but then this week it's like everybody's just chilling.
Everybody's on Black Flag, or
we're just playing games. So anyway, there's that. Watch for that 1 p.m. Brian, Coverville right after the show today.
Right. Yep. Depeche Mode. And new episode of Lost Luggage dropped this morning. So
nice.
Talking about whatever the case may be.
Very, very nice. Very Kate-centric episode.
Very Kate-centric episode.
Yep.
What did Kate do? We find out more about what Kate did.
Yep. Made out with Charlie in real life for a while.
That's right. For a while.
They're not together anymore, right?
No.
That's a shame. She was sick of all his Hobbit buddies coming around.
That's right. With their putting their hairy feet up on the coffee table, and I
don't blame her. Kick them out.
Tired of second breakfast and fourth meal. And
they get all demanding potato in the other room.
Right. Exactly. Yes.
Bastards. Hairy-footed bastards. All right. That's it for the show. Find more at frogpants.com/schedule. Brian, let's play a song and get the F out. What do you got there?
Will do. Ozzy Fudd wrote in and said, "Greetings, scholar and bard. My 43rd birthday is on Saturday the 11th, so any time around then is appreciated. Last year you played a cover of Final Fantasy XI song for me. That led to me starting to play the MMO again. I'm now running 5 accounts all at once and have bought a Steam Deck XL to help control them."
Oh my gosh.
You've gone off the rails, man. So for this year, I figured I'd request a cheaper song. How about Sia's Cheap Thrills or any other cheap song you can come up with? Be appreciated. Thank you. Signed Ozzy Fudd.
What's a Steam Deck XL? It's not a thing, is it?
I don't know. That's what he described. Steam Deck XL.
Or maybe just got the high end one, but they're all the same size.
I'm sorry. Stream Deck XL.
Oh, so that's the big multi-buttoned hoo-ha. Got it.
Yep. I misread the email. The what we have, but with 48 buttons on.
Yeah, those are huge.
You and I have the ones with like 15, right?
Yeah, let's see. Deck, 1, 2, 3, 5 across. Yeah.
Yep.
It's not as cool as this big one, but I don't know what I would do with all of them.
I use 6 buttons.
Yeah.
I don't use all 15. So I'm useless. Anyway, let's play a cover of Sia's Cheap Thrills. This is great. This is by Robin Adele, who is just, has such a great voice. She was with the Postmodern Jukebox for a while, or at least maybe not necessarily a member of Postmodern Jukebox, but did a lot of songs with them. And then she went on her own. And so it's that same kind of vaudeville, vintage sound that she puts out. Anyway, it's Sia's Cheap Thrills by Robin Adele.
This has been a Frog Pants production. Find all our shows at frogpants.com.
Do you ever have a ringing sensation in the ears?